Hey everybody, welcome to this video. This is the very first video in a series of 8 videos where I am unboxing and showing you the Oracle cards that I have. 8 of them. I have 38 cards, 38 Oracle decks in total. I only use 8 for videos, and those are the 8 that I'm going to be showing in these series of videos. And I want to start with the first one, which is an absolutely gorgeous deck by Sonia Choquette. It's the brand new edition of her Ask Your Guide Oracle. And this is a deck that Sonia did 20 years ago. It came out 20 years ago, around 2005, 2004, around the time when I was born. It came out, in terms of broad standing, not, specific dates, but it came out around that time, and it was really, really well loved and celebrated. It was a best-selling Oracle deck. The guidance was really accurate for a lot of people. A lot of people had ahas and were moved and were touched and felt that the guidance was super accurate, and on point and compassionate. And the trick is to consider that guidance as opposed to just dismissing it, but be open to receiving guidance from spirit. That's what ask your guides. If you're asking your spirit guides, it's important that you're available for that guidance, that you're not wanting them to agree with you or wanting a certain outcome that your ego wants, about um, just really, really opening up your heart to that and being willing to consider it. Your spirit guides are not going to get in there and try to change your life and make things happen in your life. You have free will to make things happen in your life that you want to have happen. They're just here to give wise, loving, compassionate guidance. Are you willing to consider that guidance? Are you willing to receive the guidance? That's the question to think about. So this is a beautiful card. I'm just going to read the back of the box here, so that you can get a sense of what it is about. So it says, strengthen your sixth sense and access divine help with this enchanting 56 card Oracle deck. This card deck offers personal guidance from your spiritual support system, your higher self, angels, spirit guides, and helpers on the other side. In the accompanying guidebook, you'll find a thorough explanation of each card, including keywords that present concepts and energies to enhance the card's meanings and help you get as much information from the deck as you possibly can. Simply pull a card and apply the wisdom from your guides where you need guidance, intuitive help, and divine insight. I've had this deck since April of last year, so I've had it for a long time and I've used it in several of these videos. All the decks that I'm going to be presenting in this video series, I have used in videos before. So it is just a standard box. There's nothing special about the box. You open it up, and inside the box is such a general cliche message, but it's important that something so general and something so important and broad and something so profound can be inside the box, which is co-create a life you love, a life you love, with the universe by your side. Isn't that gorgeous, in terms of an oracle message inside the box? So inside the guidebook of the cards, this is what the guidebook looks like. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a flip through of every single card. Then I'm gonna pull a card for the collective. But what do we need to know in general right now, or whenever you're watching this video? That'll come later. But so this is the guidebook. And on the back it says, this guidebook explains the meaning behind each card in this 56 card deck and how to apply it in your present situation. By using the cards and guidebook together, you'll see how to ask for personal guidance from your divine helpers on the other side. There's a quote here that says, ask for all the help you need and more. Your guardian angel will help you with infinite love and joy. Let them. And then it has information about Sonia Choquette. Here's that says Sonia Choquette is a celebrated worldwide author, spiritual teacher, and intuitive guide who has devoted herself to teaching people to honor their spirit, trust their vibes, and live in the grace and glory of an extraordinary spirit guided life. SoniaChoquette.com is her website. Yes. So, inside the guidebook, there is the standard contents page, but the weird thing about this guidebook is look how short that contents page is. It literally does not give you the cards and the page numbers. But thank goodness that the cards are numbered and what you can do in order to find the card. Let's say you pull a card and you want to know where it is in the guidebook. Well, what you do is you just flip through, like this is card 35, and you go either backwards or forwards to find the card you're looking for, depending on the number that you want to that you want to uh, get a definition for. So let's just do. So in the guidebook, it has the title of the card, some keywords, and then information about it. And then it also has your nature, your spirit's message for you at the very, very bottom. So it's very inclusive. And the introduction of it is very, very short. Um, so it's very, very short in introduction. It does not give you any spreads or how to use the deck. It's basically up to you how to use the deck, which is a very, very good and positive thing in my mind. So the introduction, this is what it says. I'm just going to read it to you. This card deck is designed to help strengthen and enhance your sixth sense and help you access divine help in your day-to-day life. Each of the 56 cards presents an emotion, issue, or situation and then offers personal guidance from God, your higher self, and your angels, spirit guides, and helpers on the other side. Beneath the title of each card, you'll see four words which present concepts and energies that augment the card's meaning and which will help you get as much information from the deck as you possibly can. Then it goes into the ways to use this deck, which include randomly pulling one card per day and applying the wisdom from your guides throughout the day and in situations where you need guidance, intuitive help, and divine insight. Another way is to seek direct guidance from your spirit helpers on any given situation or circumstance by pulling a card with that particular situation in mind and following its counsel. Um, and so it goes on to say, although these are good ways to use the deck, it lists ways to use the deck. I believe that the best way to work with it is to view it as a set of 56 messages from your personal spiritual support system, among which are your guardian angel, higher self, joy guides, helpers, healers, teachers, nature spirits, and runners. To learn more about these beautiful helpers, I encourage you to read my book, Astro Guides, which I have. Um, Here I introduce you to all the guides and how to connect with them, recognize their presence and help, how to summon them when you need to, and more. Use the cards in all situations and be creative and inventive as you do so. When it comes to asking for help from your guides, you don't need to follow fixed rules, but rather simply be sincere and direct, and of course be willing to accept the guidance they offer. You can trust your own vibes as far as how often you use the cards as well. Your guides are very willing to be supportive and to offer guidance as they show you how to create the best possible outcome in all situations and circumstances in your life. That's their job, and they love to be asked for help. So let them. Ideally, using this deck will often train you to approach your life like a sixth sensory person. You won't have to struggle with life's problems, and you'll be able to open up your heart and fully receive the love and support available to you from Spirit at all times. In this way, you can co create a life you love with the universe by your side. Hence what it says in the box. And then it just simply goes into the cards after the introduction. So let's get into the flip through. This is what the other half of the box looks like. This is, I believe, the truth card is what it came out to be. I have rubber bands around some of my cards, not all of them. It just helps to keep the cards together. The back of the cards is what they look like here. And now let's get into the flip through for each card. These are out of order, by the way, so this is what they look like, and hopefully you can see them. Artwork on these cards is just absolutely gorgeous. It's one of my favorite Oracle card decks that I have, actually, because the artwork is just stunning and something to behold. Well, you can see the cards as I'm going through them. Hopefully, the light is not making it hard or difficult to see them. Aren't they gorgeous? Stunning cards. They really are. Beautifully done. Final card. Life Force. Joy Guides. Okay, so hopefully you could see that I didn't go through them and uh, name them, but hopefully that's okay. I'm not going to redo this video. So now I'm going to choose a card for the collective. So I'm going to tune in. My question is, what does the collective need to know right now or whenever you're watching this video? Okay, let's see. The key with pulling cards is to detach yourself, come up with how many times you're going to shuffle, and choose a card. And the card is Deceit, Guardian Angel. This deals with deceit. You're deceiving yourself, you're lying to yourself, or other people are lying to yourself. The key with these cards is the first thing that you want to do when you pull a card is look at the image alone in the title and come up with what you can come up with intuitively from what you see and what you see on the card, and then go to the guidebook. Don't just immediately go to the guide, tune into the image and see what you can gain intuitively, and then consult the guidebook for further information. But it's really a way of activating your intuition to look at images and see how they click with you intuitively. So the card is Deceit, which is Guardian Angel, your guardian angel. And now I'm going to read in the guidebook for what this card is. It is number 2, Deceit, Deception, Dishonesty, Fraud, and Cheating. This is what it says. You're at risk of being deceived at this time. Pay close attention to what you are being told and trust your intuition if you sense what you're hearing from others is not truthful. This deceit may come from a good friend who insists that everything is fine between you when in fact they are feeling jealous or competitive in some way or form. This deceit could arise from a significant partner who is straying from the partnership while denying it. Your guardian angel also reminds you that the most significant risk of deception could come from you. Check to be sure you are not deceiving yourself by denying what you feel in your heart because you are unwilling to accept a difficult truth. Are you telling yourself, for example, that eating certain foods is not a problem when it actually leaves you feeling sick? Or that drinking a few glasses of alcohol every night is not a problem when in fact it's an unsuccessful attempt at treating your depression? Are you convincing yourself to keep a job that's all wrong for you out of financial anxiety, or staying in a clearly unhealthy relationship out of fear of being alone? Your loving guardian angel encourages you to admit the truth with compassion and courage, even if it is difficult to do. Ask your guardian angel to gently reveal all that is deceiving you and bring it into the light of day. Your guardian angel will escort you back into the alignment if you are prepared to face the truth. Do not allow deceit to continue. You cannot force others to be honest with you if they are unwilling, but you can stop deceiving yourself. You will feel immediate relief if you do. Being honest helps not only you, but the ones you love as well. And then your guardian angel's message to you is to confront deceit. You will be protected in the end. So it's an all in all great deck. The guidebook's very inclusive, very in depth. And that is all I have for this Oracle card review unboxing video for Astro Guides by Sina Chiquette. Like this video, hit the notification bell so that you get notified on when I come up with new videos, and tune in for the next video in this series, which is the Mystical Shaman Oracle card, Oracle deck. Bye for now, everybody.